are about to do a live pick a card reading. All right, what is up, you guys? Come on in. All right, we're about to do a live pick a card reading. I know it's kind of impromptu, but that's how I roll. I had some other things I had to do as usual, so I was like, let me get my stuff done so I can come on here and chill and vibe with y'all. So we're going to call in peaceful energy. Any hating ass hoes and bitches are not welcome here, and if they come, may they be banished the fuck somewhere else. That's where I'm not ever going to be. Okay. So ooh, what is up, y'all? So we're gonna get into what makes you attractive as fuck, period. Why are you a baddie? Bros can be baddies too. Okay, why is everybody trying to be up on your social media? Why are they interested in you? Why are they all in your business? Why are they judging you? What? Because, you know, attractive energy brings negative and positive. Attractive isn't just about physical looks. It can be about your energy, your vibe, you know? It's not always about looks. So we have 3 pals, because y'all know I always like to come with my 3 pals. What's up, everybody? Y'all up? What's up? What's up, Nicole? Nicole be showing me mad love, period. Nicole stay showing me mad love. Chrissy here, of course. Thank you to Megan, who bought another tour ticket. I got a Leo's coming through as usual, but thank you for you guys buying the tour tickets. It means a lot that y'all want to come out and chill with me. I've already been looking up outfits, so I'm getting excited for it. Thank you, Salis. You guys teach me how to say your name, because I keep going back and forth on how to pronounce your name. Salis or Salis. You're gonna have to teach me how to pronounce it. But thank you for the super chat. But yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing. I'm excited because I'm gonna have a whole costume type of thing that's gonna go with the burlesque theme. We'll be looking cute. Okay, so we're gonna have a whole thing. If you haven't heard, yes, I'm gonna be out in a city near you, hopefully. More than 2, but so far we got 2. So I don't know what's about to happen, but I was excited when I seen that. You know, people actually want to come out and see me and support me and stuff, you know, that be making me feel some type of way. All right, I'm gonna shuffle these oracles and then we're gonna get started. So pile 1 is for Ganesh, and then we have the Organite for pile 2, and then we have the Fenty, I guess this is lipstick. Yes, lipstick. The tomboy in me just slipped out a little bit, sorry. This is the Violet Fury. Okay, so it's purple. So if you wanted to know what color it is, that was because I just didn't have, like, I was looking for something else. I was like, let me find something that's spiritual, and I'm like, fuck it. This Fenty's about to be in this video. So as much as I pay for this lipstick, yes, it's about to be a pile marker, okay? And I would do it again. Matter of fact, I need to go get me a couple more shades. Stop playing. Okay. Honestly, everything I have on my face most of the time be Fenty or Juvia's palettes. Those are the only 2 makeup brands I use, like as far as shadows and lipsticks and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the reading. I'll let y'all have enough time to pick y'all piles, figure out what y'all want. Half the time y'all already be knowing the pile. Make sure y'all like the video, please, on your way in. I would really appreciate that. That really helps out. So Ganesh, we're gonna see why you are attractive as fuck. If you guys want to check out the 18+ version of this reading, It is on Patreon, so you can support me on my Patreon, same name, 13 Signs Tarot. I do post 18 plus pick of cards, and I do a weekly all signs 18 plus reading on Patreon. So if you want to support me there, that's a great way to support. Also, personal readings, check out my snip feed, check out my links, all that stuff, okay? So let's shuffle out your oracles, pile one. Thank you to you guys hitting that like button. All right, earth element stability. So some of you guys could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgos. We also have Aries here. So you guys give Emperor energy. Okay, I'm getting Emperor energy for pile one. You guys have a yang disposition, so you could be born a yang year, or you have like a yang type of energy, whether that's Western or sidereal. Could be a Taurus and Western, Aries, sidereal. Yeah, you're not codependent. This pile is very independent. That's what makes you attractive. Okay, that makes you attractive because you're independent. Like, you may know you have a soulmate or a counterpart or something like that, but you don't rely on that. Like, that's not your waking moment. Like, you're not like, oh my God, yeah, I need my soulmate every second of the day. Like, that's not really your thing. You're more so focused on your journey. Okay, so there's an independence that's coming through about you. Okay, some of you guys, people romanticize you heavily. People say that you're their soulmate. So people assume that you come into their life for a reason. This is very divine masculine energy. So even if you're a divine feminine, there's an energy of you tapped more into the masculine. And it could be because of the lack of masculine support around you. Because usually, since feminine energy is adaptable, which that's what nobody wants to talk about. If feminine energies are acting more masculine, it's because it's adapting to the surroundings. It feels like there's an absence of the masculine energy, so it needs to take on that form. So that could be something that you've experienced, and it comes through in your personality, and people are attracted to it. So you're most likely attracting one or two types of people. People who like people who are independent, like people who don't want to be super codependent. And this could even be in a negative way, to the point where you're attracting people who don't want to commit even. Or it's a situation where you're attracting people who like independence. They'll be in a relationship, but they like to have separate like bank accounts or some shit. I don't know, or, you know, whatever. Or you're attracting people who need leadership. They need help. So you attract people who feel like they can, like, you're a problem solver, answer to their prayers. With this divine counterpart card here, definitely twin flame union. So this is from my deck, which I am on the process of remaking because there are no more of these, but I am remaking these decks. Totally different. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into your tarot now. So you guys are super independent. That's what attracts you. Some of you guys have a very like striking appearance. Some of you guys might be like taller than the average person, or you just have something, your presence is very powerful, but it's also stable. So it's like when you walk in the room, if a whole bunch of people are arguing, when you walk in, people stop arguing. You're not the person that people just keep arguing like you're not even there. It's like your presence calms the energy. Or if you are upset, if you're fiery, then it's popping, you know? So y'all not going to believe this card. And I promise you guys. Okay, goat emojis. Y'all gotta put the goat emojis, because the first thing I said, and I don't care what nobody say, I picked these cards at random. And y'all saw I picked these oracles at random. So I don't care. But I swear to God, the first thing I said about this pile was that it was Emperor energy. That is the first thing I said about this pile. And I swear to God, bro, like, nah, stop playing with me. I keep telling y'all stop playing with me. It's okay. People be trying to sleep on me. It's all right, though. You're not going to find one like me, though. I don't care what the fuck you say. You ain't going to find one like me. I know. And that's why people mad. And y'all going to keep staying mad. But like I said, this pile is Emperor energy. I was highly getting that straight off the cuff with the Emperor, the Earth, and the Aries. Like I told y'all. Nah. The goat, period. Anyway, so Emperor, definitely the type to move on with the Six of Swords. Thank you, Beguile Me, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you, Harley. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, sweetie. Like, we here. I'm appreciating those who appreciate me, period. Okay? So that's why I'm still doing this, because I like a lot of y'all. Because if I didn't like a lot of y'all, if y'all didn't touch me with y'all moving stories and how I've helped y'all and shit, I'm trying to tell y'all I be at somebody's call center making a decent wage. I ain't got time for this shit. I could be making people laugh on the phone. Okay? I used to make people's day in call centers. Imagine getting me on the phone. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be out here on YouTube. I don't want to do that, but shit, y'all push me to the edge. I don't give a fuck. As long as it pays the bills and I'm happy and I get to talk, I'm good. And I be seeing people's birthday on the screen, so I can talk to them based on their zodiac sign. When I used to work in call centers, y'all know that shit was funny for me. Y'all know this type of shit I did, because I ain't got nothing else better to do in my life. Everything's astrology, right? So anyway, this pile, you guys command attention. You definitely move energy. Like, you're very stable. And like I said, if you're upset, so there's something about your energy. Yeah, people assume that you're responsible. People assume that you're like authority, or that you can help them. Again, there's something here about it's something here about like thank you, Hashika, for the 20. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. So basically you guys give off the energy that you control the room, or you can help people. There's something very like authoritative about your energy. And this is like something you have to protect, Pile One, because this is an energy of like people might try to use you, you know, especially because like you have like a presence or status. It's like people might try to like ride your coattails. So you are attracting positive and negative energies, because you have the Six of Swords and you have the Six of Pentacles. You're attracting people that will move with you and like will grow with you and are for you. And then you'll attract people who need your help. So I would say most of you need to open some sort of business, or do something where this help that you're giving to people, this advisement that you're giving to people, is reciprocated. And I would say materially, because with the Emperor card, you're definitely someone who's supposed to be living a more like lavish type of lifestyle, or a more secure lifestyle than I'd say the average person. And I know that's like, it's not about materialism, but with you having so much responsibility, like some of you guys may already have children, or you just have responsibilities, you actually are going to need that material wealth, because the Six of Pentacles represents financial responsibility too. So people feel like you're very fiscally responsible too. That's also what's attractive about you. So it's like people feel like you have a good credit score. People feel like you pay your bills on time. People feel like, again, like you're dependable, responsible. They can trust you. Okay, so you might be somebody who gets loans, or you get really nice cars, you really get nice apartments, you get approved for things because you have a responsible energy. Some of y'all might be a life path 6 or something too, because I'm getting like lovers energy, and then I'm getting like a lot of 6s, which again is talking about balance and responsibility, reciprocation, give and take, karmic ties, that type of shit. Okay. So we have the Temperance card. Yes, this is like a Reiki healer, pile. If you guys aren't into Reiki, I would highly suggest you get into Reiki, because you guys have very strong energy of being able to like move energy. Okay, so I would definitely suggest, if you are into spiritual stuff, like if you're looking for a calling or a gift that you may not have really taken more seriously, it's Reiki for a lot of y'all. Angelic Reiki, energy work specifically. I would definitely say this is a Reiki healer, pile. If you guys aren't into Reiki already, that would make you really good money. All right. Let me see. The Nine of Wands. People also feel like you're resilient. Okay? Like you're resilient. They also feel like you will fight too. Like some of y'all have a temper, and people find that attractive, that you will physically defend yourself if necessary. That the people find that attractive. This is a very Aryan but also earthly pile. Very fire and earth. Fire and earth. A little bit of Libra, Aquarian also, so you're very observant. So you observe things about people. People find that attractive. You would make a great therapist because you can observe like you're very you would be like a great detective even because you guys notice things that most people don't notice. This pile is like very militant. You would have been great in the military. And you would have done rank, like you would have rank. You would have been like, or if you are in the military, you probably have rank or in some sort of force, police force. Um, because you're observant, way more observant than the average person. So you make a great mentor, definitely a great fighter, warrior. Like some of you guys might even be into martial arts, or this would be a great Tai Chi pile, like combining spiritual stuff with martial arts and shit. People see you as disciplined. Some of you guys might eat a certain way, so people might see you as like not eating certain things. Ooh, the fuck? I don't know what the fuck that was. I feel like something was on me. Or maybe I'm tripping. I told you I start getting itchy when I get on live. I feel like I be channeling. They be fucking around like around me. But I only get itchy like that on live. I don't like when before I'm fine, and then when I get on live, I start itchy. What's up, L? Me wanting to get a tattoo that says resilient. Well, it would work because that's your energy. Yeah, definitely very King of Swords. Makes sense. Yeah, if you guys were in the military, y'all would have definitely had some sort of rank. Like you guys would have been probably picked into like some sort of special ops, like Navy SEAL. Like you would have been the top of the top if you went to the army or like the military. Special services, whatever special forces. Like you guys probably would know about aliens and shit. Like you guys would have like special clearance, secret service, or FBI. Like you would be the type to have to wear a suit or like business dress every day to work or something if you weren't like high rank military, so you'd wear a uniform. And if you were in a situation where you were a uniform, even if you're a service worker, you're going to have some sort of authority or rank. You're going to be like the supervisor, the manager. Um, this is what people find attractive about you. So you're going to attract people, again, who are very independent, or wanted to, or want, like they want somebody who's an equal to them, or you're going to attract people who need your assistance. It may be like not balanced because you're the Temperance, the King of Swords. You think before you say things. You've been through a lot. You have experience. You're a mentor. You would be a great mentor. You're someone that people respect your opinion. You would be an authority in something. If you went into medicine, you'd be like Dr. House. So you'd be like, you know, Dr. House is the best. He's an asshole, but he was the best. He like, you know what I'm saying? He's curing shit that they ain't even heard of in 16 years. And this man have a brain blast. He have a Jimmy Neutron, and then he come back with the whole solution, save somebody from near death every goddamn time, you know? You guys would be like really good in advisement areas, consulting, stocks. So this is what people find attractive about you, is that you have this fiscally responsible, militant vibe to you. But you also have a zen though. You're not you're not rigid though, because the Temperance card tells me that you are open to other people's beliefs and feelings. That's why I say you'd actually be a good therapist, but you wouldn't be a therapist that coddled your patients. You would tell them the truth, but you could see things from both sides. So you're not rigid. Some of you guys might be fixed signs. There are definitely some Leos in this pile and shit, but you have compassion. So you're a compassionate leader. You can see things on both sides. You guys would do really well with like children, not children, well, I see them as children, but like young teens, like 17, 18, 19. You guys would do good with people coming into adulthood, because even though that to me is not adulthood, that's still young adolescence. Now that I know people better than I did when I was younger, you guys would do really well with children that are coming into like their 20s and stuff. Like you guys would be, because you'd be understanding if they come to wherever drunk but hungover, but at least they're there. Like you would have compassion for them, but they also would have the respect for you to want to do better. So you would do well with like fostering children, like dealing with children who have like issues, or need discipline, because you have like even principal, like, you know what I'm saying, high school principal. because you're flexible enough to have compassion, but you also are. It's like, you know what? This reminds me of Hotch. If you ever watch Criminal Minds, and I ever watched Criminal Minds, but that was my shit. Because I told y'all, if I didn't have children, I would have been in the BAU. You got me fucked up. And don't let me get into the astrology, because I'm profiling straight off the chart. You got me fucked up. What? And then when Criminals Minds had the Ophiuchus episode, when Spencer Reed talked about the 13th sign, bro, and Rossi profiled somebody with their zodiac sign in the damn show. So I was like, yeah, this is what I would have been doing if I didn't have children. I can't do it now because, you know, they be hunting people. Like, they done got almost killed 15 times by the serial killers and shit. I can't be doing all that. But, because the serial killers, apparently they be getting out. I don't know. But anyway, that's y'all part one. I hope that makes sense. Y'all definitely responsible. I would say if you guys work for people, I don't see why. I'm going to just say that. This pile. People probably assume you have your own business or that you would do really well in that area. Especially international business. Like, this would be a great polyglot pile. Like a pile that knows different languages. This reminds me of Jay-Z. So it's like probably a Fucus in this pile. Aries, Taurus, Libra, Sag. Any air signs. Leo too. Aries. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So I hope this makes sense. And I'm sorry that people don't like my commentary when I do my readings, but that's what I do. I laugh and have fun, and I relate to people. People be mad because I talk about myself and I be relating to people. Well, you're just going to have to be mad because this is what I do. If you don't like my page, if you don't like to hear about me, guess whose face is on the thumbnail? Fine. Why are you here? It's a choice. It's a choice. Concentration in French and logistics was my first major. You should have did that. You should have went deeper into it. Love you too, Phoenix. You should have went deeper into it, girl. Well, you the shit. You still alive. I always tell people you can do anything. You can do anything. You're still alive. But that's your energy. All right. That was accurate. I was channeling that shit. I channeled that whole reading. All right. Let's see what we got, pile 2. Lord. All right. So, like I said, if you guys want to check out the 18 plus reading, please do that. I forgot to mention the spiritual protection class. I was able to update the link. Thank you to Jennifer, who hit me up and told me the link wasn't working. So if you guys were trying to sign up for the spiritual protection class, you can do that at the link in the bio, the snip feed. And also the ritual. We are doing a group ritual for abundance. So if you want to get in on that, that is also in my snip feed as well, okay? I forgot to mention that for the first pile, but whatever. The main thing is this 18 plus version of this is on Patreon. I'm trying to think, did I? Ooh, pile 1. I forgot to make. That was just like the Patreon reading. Because you had the queen. Yeah. Pile 1. If you watch that read on Patreon, it goes with the Patreon reading, definitely. I had to think what the Patreon reading was for number 1. That definitely goes with y'all energy. Hell yeah. That part 1 was, I liked it. I love that reading that I did on Patreon. It was so Marilyn Monroe. I'll just say that. All right. So, wow, that earth element came out again. I'm going to leave it because it came out. Let me get another one, though, Spirit, please, for pile 2. The organite crystal or pyramid. Organite, please. All right. Wow. So you guys are a blessing. You're a force. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Didn't I channel that during the text message read earlier? I don't know. Maybe I did. I think I did. I don't know. I sang it earlier today at some point. So people feel like they hit the jackpot when they connect with you, pile 2. There's something lucky about your energy, or you give off this energy of you like people are about to be blessed because you're in their life. I just heard Mother Mary. I don't know why I heard that. Some of you guys might pray a lot or something. When people connect with you, they feel like you bring especially material blessings into their life, or that you would. Okay, this is why people are attracted to you. This is your attractive power. So you guys might be learning more about what it attracts people to you, so you can know like how to play on those strengths. You know, like if people like Pile One, they thought Pile One was really responsible, so maybe they should trust. Look at the fact that people trust them as a leader. Maybe that will help them. So for you guys, people see you as like a come up in a sense. So they might see you as someone who's already abundant financially. Okay. What's up, See Clearly? I think I need glasses, y'all. I know I need glasses. I was been told. I actually am supposed to wear glasses, but I always lose them because I'm gonna have to get the little. I'm gonna have to get the grandma glasses with the chain around it. But actually, that shit would look sexy as fuck on me, so it don't even matter. Whatever. I would rock that librarian look. Shit. I wanted to be a librarian. I wanted to be Evie off of The Mummy. A historian. I can still do that. Yeah, see, chilling like Pisces, Pal, too. So you guys are like Neptunian. People like feel like you're lucky because Pisces is also co-ruled by Jupiter. Everybody thinks of Neptune, but they forget that Pisces is also ruled by Jupiter. So there's something lucky about you, and people fantasize about you a lot. They fantasize about being with you too, dreaming they can be with you. So some of you guys might be influencers in this pile. She was cute and you will be too. Yes, right? I'm about to start rocking my little Evie glasses. Shit. Because I got astigmatism above eyes. I got ptosis. I got a lazy eye. That don't help. And then I realized trying to look at the bottom of that damn Fenty lipstick. I was like, oh shit. I had to pull it away. I was like, oh no, not that. Oh no. Oh no. Not the 30s. But anyway, so some of you guys could be Pisces in this pile, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libras, okay? So you guys are dreamers. People feel like y'all going places. People feel like y'all going places in life. Like you guys just dream up ideas. Some of you guys might be songwriters in this pile, or like creatives, influencers, because you just seem like you're going places. Like people believe that you're going places. You guys might be wordsmiths. Yes, you know what? I'm accepting my lazy eye. I'm accepting it. 1010. Hey. I'm accepting my lazy eye. I think it does make you look attractive. So, fuck it. I was like, a little like, damn. But it's cool. I ain't gonna do nothing with it. I'm gonna just rock with it. All right. But yeah, you guys are the dreamers. You guys can sell anything. You guys can go to those companies. You guys are like those people who can pitch ideas and get like, you know, those grants for like hundreds of thousands and stuff like that. You guys can sell anything. So again, like you guys are wordsmiths. I'm here, Return of the Mac. So you guys can Mac people down. Like y'all good with like get, like if there's men watching this pile, y'all know how to get women, or y'all know how to like, either way, or women, because you know I be spitting game too. 4747 when I say that. So somebody look up angel number 4747. I don't know what that one is, but yeah. If you look it up, put it in the chat. If you look up 4747, I want to see what that means because it just popped up again. So yeah, some of y'all 4646 too. So if y'all know what 4747 is, put it in the chat. But anyway, so this pile is the dreamers, the visionaries, hermits. Yeah, you guys are like creatives. You guys, like, I hear cartoonists. Some of you guys might draw. Some of you guys might draw the world. Wow. So yeah, some of you guys might be hermits, but you're influencers at the same time. So you could watch YouTube. You could be YouTubers, Instagrammers. Because there's something here about people experiencing your energy from afar. Because a hermit is like, you don't really deal with people like that. You're very sensitive. This feels like a sensitive pile. But you do. Some of you guys are true Virgos, like mid-September. Because there's something like very sensitive about you, because you got Pisces, Virgo energy here. Very analytical, but also very sensitive. Yeah, it's an opposition. So you're like, you guys might be born on a full moon. Hold up, I think we got the 4747. The number 47 is a symbol of truth and perfection in your relationships. If you have recently met someone that you think is the one, then this angel number could be confirmation. Oh shit. Okay, pile 2. So y'all met somebody recently that could be the one. I don't know. Oh, that was intense. Okay, I didn't expect the love angel number. All right. So this is definitely a dreamer pile cartoonist. You guys do something in private like writing or like drawing, but you may post it to the world. You might even do tarot or something because you're like doing something more in private with the hermit. This could be a self-employed pile, or you want to be, you know, or you do work, but you also have a side business. You have the justice. Wow. All major arcana so far. You got Libra twice. You got the balance card twice. So you guys are in line with your purpose. That's what attracts people to you guys. You guys attract very fated connections, power too. Like the people in your life, I mean, everybody's meant to be, but I mean, these are connections where you can feel like, okay, this person's in my life for this particular reason. You can see the assignment with the person. Okay. So you guys are very much in line with your soul contract. I feel like this pile, if you're not creators or influencers, go watch pile 2 on Instagram. If you have Instagram, the 13 Signs Tarot pile 2 that I just did, because we can talk about it because it's the same energy. That Justice card, I believe, came out in that damn reading. You ain't slick. You ain't slick because you done hopped over here, pile 2. I'm going to catch you on YouTube too. This is that get your shit together reading. Because y'all think y'all gonna run from me, pile 2. Pile 2 be running from me. Why y'all be ducking me, pile 2? Why y'all be trying to duck me? You mad because I'm telling you follow your life purpose? It ain't gonna stop, pile 2. Everywhere I see you, I'm gonna pop up with it. On Instagram, TikTok. Somebody just told me get on Twitter. I'm gonna say the same thing on that one, pile 2. I don't care which reading you watch. Y'all ain't slick. Yeah, because I think these same cards came out. 10 of Pentacles. Something similar to this message. Yeah, y'all think y'all slick. I'm gonna catch y'all on any platform y'all catch me on. But yeah, see, there's a very clear, you guys just radiate somebody who's in alignment with your purpose. I don't know why, but that's what's coming off. Like you guys are in a line, like people know y'all are headed towards long-term wealth, millions. Like there's something about your energy that just says you're gonna make it. I'm hearing that song by Trey Songz, looking at you day after day, I know why. And people also feel like you guys are very monogamous, or that you guys are very like hypochondriac, like y'all don't sleep around. Because I got these hoes ain't loyal at the bottom of the deck on site every time. As soon as y'all come through the door, what you do to work on your purpose today? Did you work on your purpose today? Don't come in here. I'm about to just, that's about to be the ticket. What did you do today? Alignment with your purpose. Not your day job. That's fine. But what else did you do? Did you study? Did you do something? You can be able to come in. That's why we're going to have it on my other channel. My spiritual channel. But, you guys are like hypochondriacs or something, pal, too. You guys don't really just be kissing and hugging and fucking people. It's funny because I heard Trey Songz get touch and love and can't make it my mind. Why do I keep hearing Trey Songz? And I really want to love you. I'm fucking you tonight. Yeah, that's what I just heard in my head. So, yeah, maybe some of y'all do need to get some or something. I don't know. Maybe people think you need to get some because they're like, you don't be messing with people like that. You real selective because you got these hoes ain't loyal. Some of y'all may have been cheated on. So people kind of feel like it's hard to get to you, which is attractive. Because like if you have people who, you know, don't like they partner real social, you're attracting people like that. You know, they don't like they partner too friendly. Like people that with me don't like, I'm not friendly. People just be talking to me and I be talking to people and people be mad because I be, you know, connecting. But I don't think I'm friendly personally. But y'all are not like friendly. Like, you know what I mean? Loose. Y'all just be like, cool. Like, I'm good. I'm good staying at home, Netflix, chill. I'm good. I don't need to go out and do all X, Y, and Z. Or, I'm not saying you're necessarily a homebody, but you are. Maybe some of you are, but some of you guys are just more maybe focused on higher vibrational things right now. Maybe you're focused on manifesting money. But you're definitely a force to be reckoned with, pal, too. Like, you're a very strong force. You guys show people what they're missing in their life, too. Like, there's some type of component about y'all that show people what they're missing. Because I'm seeing void, of course, moon. Yep, look at that hermit again. There's definitely some Virgos in this pile. Yeah, I see Virgo like 3 times. Okay. You got Death card. Wow. And then I said Virgo. Look, Queen of Pentacles. Boom. Y'all got to be some Virgos in this pile. Queen of Pentacles, Death card. People swear y'all about to be rich, pile 2. That's what attracts people to you. You a good friend, not friendly. You don't ride the wave. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm definitely not like, no, bitch. And people like, oh, why you always look mean? This is my face. What you want me to do? It's my face. You look mean, my face. It's literally the way it was made. I had nothing to do with this. I wasn't there. I didn't put any, like, I asked my parents. It's my face. You know what I'm saying? What you want me to do? But no, some of you guys are about to be rich, or people really assume that you're about to be rich. This also may be a healer pile. Like, I'm definitely getting tarot, esoteric, occult. Like, people might feel like you have a spiritual business because you got Pisces here. Some of you guys might be psychics or spiritual workers, whatever, and they feel like you're about to be rich because of it, or you have became into some money because of it, or they feel like you're just destined. Look at all these major arcanas. We got like 4 in this pile. And if you want to count that Libra card up there, that'd be another one. So this is a powerful pile. People feel like you're in alignment with something. Even if you don't see this, people see this in you, and this is what attracts them to you. Very stable energy too, because you got a lot of earth. You got Scorpio, all the earth signs. You got Libra, Ophiuchus, all the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. So people just feel like you're focused on something higher. Your energy's high vibrational. Like, they feel like you're not here to play around. You're not here to play around. Like, you do have like a funny nature to you because of Pisces here. You guys don't take things too seriously, but only people who you really fuck with get to know you like that. Like, this, you're not somebody, yeah, like I just heard, I gotta watch my back because I'm not just anybody. Like, y'all just don't be out here in these streets. If somebody runs into you, it's like a faded, like, and they connect with you. Just one thing, you be in grocery high and by. But like, if somebody gets to have your number or gets to like actually sit down and really connect with you, that's like an odd, it's like, I'll use like Prince, for example. And Prince is a true Taurus and sidereal. So he would apply definitely here. So it's like, if you've seen Prince at the supermarket, you're just not going to see Prince at the supermarket. You know what I mean? It's just like, if he was, when he was alive, it just wasn't, if you did, it would be like, oh my God, guess who I saw? You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys might not be celebrities, but it's like that. You might wind up being a celebrity or very rich. Because there could be something about the wealth that you're going to come into that alienates you from regular society, in a sense. Like, you're not, I hate to say that, but you're not maybe with the common folks with the money you have. Maybe you live in a gated neighborhood, or you live out in the boonies in a nice house, like a really nice house. Like, some of you guys might have a dream of living on the land or living, somewhere out because you're a hermit, okay? People also feel like you're very business savvy. You're really good with money. You're really good at knowing how to make money. They definitely get a spiritual vibe from you too. And some of you guys may also like pile 1, eat very clean, or you're trying to read up on it. Like, they see you as somebody who's very well-read and smart too with the hermit. Like, you know a lot. People learn from you. So that's also what attracts them to you too. Okay, you have ancient wisdom. All right. You also just seem very mature. Like, a lot of you guys feel like you have your ancestors with you, whether you know this or not. People can feel that. They feel a presence with you with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? This is a very spiritual pile. I could go all day with this, but that's what makes you attractive. A lot of you guys are thick, or you're curvy. People like that. Or if you're masculine, you got you're stocky, I guess is the best way to put it. So you guys have curvies. Some of you guys have mom bods. They like that because you have that, like, that thickness to you, or you look sturdy. Even if you're petite, it just feels like you have an earthy vibe to your looks. Like, it's very Taurusy, like that type of vibe. All right, so I hope that makes sense. I don't know if pile 2 was hitting, but it looks like it was another get your shit together reading, but I ain't make it that. I ain't go down there. I already told y'all that on pile 2 on Instagram. I'm not putting these away like I'm done. All right, so let's get into the fancy. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button on your way in, please. So same thing, pile 3. If you want to check out the Patreon read, You can do that. It's an 18 plus of what makes you sexy as fuck, what makes you attractive. It's obviously worded differently, but you can check it out. If you guys want to get in on the prosperity ritual, please do that. Spiritual protection class is also linked in the description box on my snip feed. All right, so let's get into it, pile 3. What makes you sexy as fuck? What makes you attractive as fuck? Let's see. What makes you attractive as fuck to people, pile 3? Let's see. What makes you attractive as fuck to people? All right. We have 11th house. Friends. Ones you can depend on. This is a social media pile. Some of you guys are YouTubers or influencers, or you should be. People assume you would be, or you have the energy of one. Something about your social media also makes you attractive. So some of you guys already have a social media business, pile 3, or you run some sort of group. Something about your friend group or who you run with makes you attractive. So some of you guys could have famous friends, celebrity friends. You could have like people with a lot of followers following you, or you give off the energy. Like this is most likely an influencer pile, already an influencer. Pile 3 feels like, pile 2 feel like they're maybe going into that. This pile feels like you may already be in it, or people again assume you're in it. People may also like what you post on your social media. So it might be something about your pictures. 60-60 on the thing when I said that too, for likes and views. So there's something here about community vibes. Like you definitely are the type that can get a crowd together. People will sit and listen to you. You're charismatic. You might be a great party host, or people would want to party with you or come parlay with you, connect with you. There's something that makes multiple people from different backgrounds want to connect with you, and it feels like for a lot of you it has something to do with social media. We also have Mercury retrograde reinvention, so you guys change people's way of thinking. This definitely reminds me of pile 3 on the Patreon reading, yeah, because pile 3 was the same one with changing people's perception with the tower that came out. So yeah, you guys change people's perception of you on a mass scale. Like this is something you just regularly do. Like you just change people's perception either just by possibly seeing you. Like the way I described it in the Patreon reading was like, if somebody says that they wouldn't date somebody who does this, they meet you and they're like, oh, I changed my mind about that. Or I don't think I could ever be friends with somebody who does X, Y, and Z. And then they meet you and they're like, yo, I could be friends with that person. Like you change people's perceptions about things. Okay, so something about you is an anomaly. Something about you is very eccentric, where it's kind of like, I don't want to say you shouldn't exist, but yeah, like you shouldn't be able to blend into so many characters. Like people cannot put you in a box, because the 11th house is Aquarian energy, and then you got Mercury retrograde reinvention. Some of you guys could have been born during a Mercury retrograde, or you may be astrologers who actually know a lot about retrogrades or something. There's something about you that is an anomaly to people. Like, how can you be a mom and do this, or how can you be an astrologer and drive that type of car, or how can you be this and be that, or you know, something is something about you that's an oxymoron or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, not, I don't say oxymoron, but it's like maybe more of like an anomaly kind of, but I don't know. How can you be this but you're like this? It's like people assume things about you, and maybe they get to know you and it's like you change their mind. And a lot of you, like I said, this is actually something about just seeing you though. It's something about your appearance with this 11th house, or the way you dress, or the way you carry yourself. It changes the way people perceive their stereotypes. So you're not stereotypical, and people might try to think you are, but then they get to know you and they're like, actually, I can't really say what that person is really like, because they fit into so many boxes, or they can blend in with so many different people. They can talk to so many different people. Okay, so there's something definitely, some of you guys are like maybe multicultural too, or multiracial, or biracial or something, or different nationalities. Your parents might be like different, like, I don't know, like, I don't know why I just got like Dave Chappelle and his wife, like he's black, she's Filipino. It could be something like different, you know? But yeah, second house, some people also feel like you're very secure financially. People feel like you may make money from esoteric too with this here. You guys might be therapists or people that help people with their negative patterns. Like you guys might be life coaches. Okay, there's something here about you guys making money from helping people stopping self-sabotage or like empowering people. So you guys might actually be empowering people through messages that you're posting on your social media or on platforms. This is definitely feels like a star seed pile too. So, yeah, people feel like you make money in some sort of maybe healing capacity. This could be through like nursing and stuff too, but they also may feel like you make money in like, again, there's something different about the way you make money. So like you could be the type to show up to a business meeting in regular clothes or something. Like my brother had a period where he wore pajama pants a lot just because like he would just do this. So like go to a business meeting in SpongeBob pajama pants, like just because he's just weird like that. There's something about you like that. So that also might be another thing. Or like maybe people don't agree with what you do. They feel like if you're in this field, you shouldn't dress like this or you shouldn't act like this, but you do. You may have a certain amount of authority or influence over people, but people feel like you shouldn't have it because you act immature, or you joke too much, or you don't take things so seriously. There's definitely something very indigo about you, or starseed, like Pleiadian. There's something playful about you, kind of. Like, I'm not going to conform to that shit um, just because everyone else is doing it, or that's the way it's always been done. You're kind of meant to shake things up. Yeah. You're reinvention. You're kind of here to like shake things up. To not to like, why is this like this? The reason why it's like this is so boring, or this is why no one's into it, because y'all keep doing it this played out ass way. There's something about you that just comes in and says, nah, I'm here to fuck all that shit up. Okay. And with the second house owning, you can do this because something about your energy is like self-made or solid. There's something solid about you to where people can't affect you. They might want to try to cancel you, or it's like if people try to cancel Oprah right now. I'm not saying they can't. People have tried to cancel Oprah, but at this point in her life, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't really cancel her because she's self-made. She's solid. Like she's got her own world. Like you can't. She's got money, bro. So you got maybe one day when I grow up, there's something childlike about you, something immature. Like you're able to take the piss out of things. You joke. Like some of you guys might be Hiokas, because like I resonate with that. So because Hiokas are people that we heal through laughter. We heal through making a joke out of shit. Okay, some of you guys might be left-handed. That's a big sign of a Hioka, which, like, I'm hoping if I have more children, they're also left-handed, but I did not expect both of my children to be left-handed. But apparently that's a thing, a big thing. So some of you guys might be that way, because left-handed people, we think a little bit differently. People actually associate us with kind of being crazy, too. So that might be another thing, too, is, like, you guys might be crazy. People might think that you're crazy, or like you're loony or something. So lunacy, like some of you guys might be very psychic or very emotional. I'm getting Andy Warhol in my head, which I was just talking to somebody about him, but he's August 6th. So there could be something very psychic or about you. And a lot of times psychic gifts can be associated with certain disorders too. Like obviously if you hear spirits, people would probably say what it's associated with, what, schizophrenia. I'm not saying that you do, but saying people would probably say you're crazy. Like, oh, she believes in that spiritual stuff, or she's da-da-da-da, something like that. Someone out here thought and bopping. Yeah, people definitely feel like you're very carefree. Like, people assume that you are very carefree, or, yeah, I feel like left-handed is lucky. Like, when I was in New Orleans one time, and I was taking my children, they wanted to get masked, and I was signing the credit card receipt, and the lady, she was like an Indian lady, and she was like, you're left-handed, you're gonna be very wealthy, you know. She said you're left-handed. I said, yeah, me and my boy. She was like, oh wow. She was like, yeah. And I realized, like, in my mom's family, like in my like kind of immediate family, there's like 7 of us, so it's like very crazy, like the amount. It's not kind of normal to see that many, but yeah. So a lot of times people think that you guys are carefree, pile 3. People think that you are like I I don't want to say, people may associate you with being a hoe. I hate to say it that bluntly, but this is my Knight of Wands card. Now hold on. I'm not saying you are, but you guys have, that has been put on you, I'm sure. People assume that y'all have fucked certain people when you're just friends with them. You give off a vibe like that. People assume this about you. Remember what I first said about the reading? Don't jump on me. This is my pile, so I don't want to hear shit. I know this is my goddamn pile. You guys get associated with taking people's man. People don't want their dude around you. You guys having by understanding and doing according to 4747 interpretation, you will have a unique chance to succeed like never before. What is needed now is for you to first trust in divine. I love that. I needed that one. But yeah, so people think that you're sexually promiscuous. People assume that you're promiscuous. I'm not saying that you are, though. I actually don't think you are. I think this is another thing that you're supposed to break the mold with, is people's perceptions of you sexually. I think that's another thing that you're supposed to break the mold with. Like some of you guys could wind up being sex symbols or something. You know what I'm saying? Like some of you guys could be into sex work or something. Exactly. A lot of times the people that people swear are fucking actually don't be fucking a lot. Like the people that y'all don't think be fucking. And I swear by it. I swear by it. I'm trying to tell y'all be. Yeah, so a lot of people get obsessed with you guys. I feel like a lot of you guys are in the public eye, or you will be at some point. I see a lot of you guys doing some sort of social media work, but you guys have people that stalk you. Judging. There's a lot of eyes on you, pile 3. I just feel like there's a lot of eyes on you. So what attracts you to you is because, again, you guys can draw a crowd. You guys can draw a crowd. Something about you draws a crowd. It's your eccentricness. There's something different about you that people, you might get a lot of comments on your profile or something, because people are checking your comments. People are watching what other people are saying to you. Yeah, you guys have a lot of eyes on you. There's something here about you guys being able to draw a crowd. And then with the Page of Swords, again, you guys might be very funny, very witty. You might curse a lot, which is another thing people love because they know you're honest. They love how you don't think so much before you speak. You may think it's a negative thing, but again, it goes with this immature energy that you have. It's actually a gift. Like you guys are, I'm getting heavy indigos. If you guys aren't indigos, I'd be very surprised. Or like Pleiadian or Atlantean or some sort of like nymph, fairy energy. Like there's something here about childishness. It's giving Peter Pan, even though everybody's trying to demonize Peter Pan, but the concept of it, like never growing up. And you guys are probably going to live a long time because of that. Or people are going to be having a hard time guessing your age or something. Like there's going to be something youthful about you. Okay? And this is what draws people to you. The way you speak, the way you communicate, the way that you're like a breath of fresh air to people because they can trust that what you're going to say is honest. Okay? So, let's see. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Ooh. All right. Let's see what your tarot says. The Page of Swords twice. Look at that. I told you guys, my cards be syncing up. So, Page of Swords, again, the way you guys communicate, don't change it. People are going to try to tell you not to change it. It reminds me of Gary V a little bit. If you guys know who Gary V is, I love Gary V. True air sign, by the way. So, again, with the bluntness. But everybody be telling him to stop cursing so much. But he still does it. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, people love that about him. It's like something genuine about it. So like, don't stop the way you communicate. Like people may tell you to stop, or people may say that they had a hard time with communicating or listening to you at first because you were blunt, but this is your gift. Okay. You're meant to be that person that says the things that no one else wants to say. And people will love you for it because people are going to say that to you. People are going to say, you know what? I come to you because I know you're going to tell me the truth. Like, that's why people are going to come to you. So they trust you to be honest. So don't change that about you. Okay. You guys, people also, yeah, people also like that you cuss people out. They like that too. They act like they don't, but they do like it. You got two knights on top of each other. Some of y'all are born horse years, year of the horse. So that's what, 66, 78, 90. What's the next horse year? 93. Don't get me lying. I think it's 2012. I want to say. I don't know if that would be, there would be people watching it that young. No, I've skipped one. No, that's right. No, I didn't. Yeah. So I don't know. Or maybe some of you guys that might mean something to you that year. But yeah, I'm getting some of you guys could be horse zodiac in Eastern. And that means you're Gemini energy. You're born a Gemini year, which again brings bluntness to your communication. Horse women are usually like rappers or actresses. Like Halle Berry's a horsewoman. I believe Zoe Saldana is, even though she killed Tony Stark. We're not going to get... I do want to talk about how she killed Tony Stark. I want to talk about it. I'm going to do it on my theories channel, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not ready to talk about it. But anyway, move on. Eve is also a horsewoman rapper. So like I said, something about your communication is attractive to people. Some of you guys may be a rapper, or you need to be if you have skills to write, wordsmith. Like there's something about the way you communicate that attracts people to you. Okay, and it's something very blunt. And they also like when you cuss. So I'm hearing that song, When You're Mad by Neo. Baby, don't think I don't take you seriously, but I can't help the fact your attitude excites me. So exciting. Ain't nothing better than when we get mad together and have angry sex. I'll blow you out. That's classic Neo. A lot of y'all don't know nothing about that. But yeah, there people who are attracted to you, like, or in relationships, they might actually try to make you mad on purpose. And they probably admitted this to you before you didn't think they were serious, because you like, you don't like me getting angry, because when I get angry, you like when I get spicy. You know what I'm saying? But they like it. Like people like your spiciness. Like people like your when you cuss people out. Like even if you have a platform and you cuss people out or you talk like hecklers and stuff, it reminds me a little bit of Tyler. I'm getting like, yeah, like that. People like that about you. Your crass communication, because it's refreshing. It reminds them of when they were a teenager or when they were a child and they just said things without that all that politically correct shit, okay? Seven of Cups in reverse. You guys would actually make great politicians, believe it or not, because of the age that we're coming. Like when you guys get older, you guys might actually think about running for public office, this pile, because like this people, the age that we're about to come into, people are tired of the bullshit because we're going to have a lot of honesty. People are going to would elect you because you're very honest. People trust you. Like you guys, you need to understand there's something about your word that is very important to the world and to people, and they trust you because of the way you communicate. They know when you say something, you mean it very sincerely. Even if it comes out like crash or crude or whatever, you're coming from a place of, well, I want you to know the truth. At least you ain't being lied to. Like, you're not the friend to ask if this looks good, because if it doesn't look good, listen. Unless you want to lie, you know, unless you want, I'll be the first black female president. My teacher laughed. Yeah. I mean, y'all could definitely run for office because people would trust your word. Like, people would trust what you're saying. Like, they trust, like, you may even be, like, the first politician. Well, Barack, I think Barack said something. No, Barack said folks want to pop off, and people act like he said the F word. But maybe you might be the first president to say, fuck them niggas. Like, maybe you might be the first president or fuck them. You might be the first president to drop an F-bomb on national TV. I don't know. Because there's something here about you bringing in this honesty that hasn't been seen in a long time into the world. And this is going to be how you make money for a lot of you, okay? I'm telling you, this pile got a lot of Gemini in your chart or something. This is definitely my pile. Because I have a true stellium. I have a stellium and true Gemini. So I have a Gemini, Venus, Chiron, Jupiter. Like, I got a bunch of Gemini in my chart. So, and it rules my second house. So, like, some of you guys are going to be literally communicators. And look, the second house is here. So, some of you guys might have, what am I in Western? A Gemini rising in Western. You might have a Gemini rising in Western. Okay. But there's something here about the way you communicate. You guys have the gift of gab. You guys have the gift of gab. Like, period. Like, you guys know how to communicate very well. Like, this is, I'm telling you, y'all haven't really tapped into this. I don't think y'all know. Like, I don't think y'all understand. And I don't think I understood until I just read these cards. And I'm like, whoa, okay, I see what y'all saying. But you guys are very seductive too. Like, you guys would be great sales women or men. Like, you would do good with selling things like real estate, homes, cars, because people trust your word. Like, and honestly, you don't feel the need to be lying to people. Y'all definitely have, some of you guys might be bisexual. I'm not saying all of y'all, but you might, if you're not bisexual, you still attract, like, both sexes. You might get hit on by women and men. Okay. Because there's something here about, like, you being, like, the Lovers card is definitely giving me, some of you is like a bi energy. Some of y'all might be binary or something, but or you feel like that. Could be like tomboy. You were a tomboy when you were a child or whatever. Two spirit, I think that's one thing that they, you know, natives call it or something. Androgynous, some of y'all might feel that way. I don't know. But there's definitely an energy of you guys maybe getting hit on by both sexes, or maybe some of you guys are bisexual in this pile. Not everybody, but I'm just saying that's coming through too. But you have the gift of gab, and men and women like to listen to you. You actually are, this would be great relationship counselors or mediators, because you guys are actually good at helping people see both sides, especially couples. So you guys will actually do good with couples therapy too. Okay, because you'll give it to both genders, both parties straight. Like, you need this, what you need to hear, this what you need to hear. You're very fair. You're not somebody who, people actually don't like probably how black and white you are. It probably bothers a lot of people because they can't penetrate your logic, and your logic is facts. Like, you are the type of person that people come back to you and say, you said that. People come back and say, well, you did say, or I heard so and so say that. She did say that. You're that type of person, because it's like your logic is impenetrable. Like, you're meant to be this powerful communicator that can penetrate a lot of different people, connect with a lot of different groups of people. This reminds me of a generalist. I'm a therapist. Yeah. This reminds me of a generalist. Like, we have people who are specialists and they specialize in, like, little fields. You guys are people that can talk to many different people. You guys would definitely do well with learning different languages. I don't think you have, because this is Gemini energy, but some of you guys need to learn different languages. You need to get more into Sagittarian so you can take it to the next level. Okay? And I was just talking to my sisters about that. Five of Wands. Yeah, you guys are, there's more Gemini. Your milkshake brings, you know what? People are attracted to you because a lot of people want you. You guys, I'm telling you, if you guys are not influencers in this pile, I would highly suggest that. Or being in some sort of field where you have to influence people, where you have to influence people's decisions, like buying things. Or you can also pitch things to companies too, but you guys have the gift of selling things, like the gift of gab, the gift of bringing multiple people together. People might even love your voice. You might have heard you have a sexy voice. Okay, or you have a very distinctive voice. Like, people might have told you need to do voice acting. Okay, because there's something about your voice that's very powerful and also very seductive. Like, that's your seductive quality. So music would do great. Some of you guys have a very sultry voice or a very powerful voice, or if you rap, this would very much entrance people. You guys have a very, like, people could sit and listen to you talk for hours. Like, I'm hearing that song hours and hours. So it's something like that, like blues type of vibes, like real sultry. And you guys would definitely be better off influencers because of your ability to hypnotize people with your words. A wordsmith, period. This is a wordsmith, pal. This is why people love you. They love how you talk. They love how you strike up a communication. You'll probably find people always trying to keep talking to you. Like, when I do my readings never end when they're supposed to, because people just want to keep talking. I have a few people who are just there, you know, on their lunch break and shit, but no. But even then, they be on that last minute on that lunch break. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys are business people. You guys can definitely get people to buy things from you. You guys have powerful influence over people who are attracted to you. They don't even they don't like it. Like, you, a lot of times there are people who resist how attracted they are to you because of how powerful you are with the Magician. You might find a lot of resistance to your energy because you're like you challenge people's thought processes. You challenge people's way of thinking. You should not exist in their brain. It's like their brain goes, what? Hold up, what? They did what? And they have what? And this has what? And this has what? It's like that. Very magically gifted too. Astrologers, magicians, witches, priestesses, all that. You guys are very powerful with magic too. You might even speak about law of attraction or magic openly. Okay. So, yeah, guys, this I could go on all day. So the signs here are definitely all air signs. Okay. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Aries, Taurus. Okay. You guys need to hold on to your youth. You guys need to go back to the things that you wanted to do when you were a child. If you wanted to be an actor, if you want to be a singer, if you want to be a performer, you need to do that. This pile needs to be in front of people. You are meant to be seen. Okay? This reminds me a little bit of Michael Jackson because he's a true Aquarius rising in sidereal, and he was eccentric and weird and people loved watching him. And he was also very ahead of his time with a lot of things, very alien. Okay? So, but I read tarot and cast spells. An anomaly. How you Muslim, but you read tarot and cast spells. See, it's like an anomaly. But yeah, very powerful. You guys are hypnotists. You guys very much hypnotize people. Your looks are very sexual too with the Magician. People are very sexually attracted to you, like to the point where it bothers them. Yeah, you guys are not in the dream world. You guys are very much in touch with reality. People will probably gaslight you and tell you that you're wrong and that you're not in reality. But the Seven of Cups in reverse, you guys actually exist on a plane. Like your thought process in this pile is way different. It's very clear cut, and people can't deal with it because people say that you live in this very fantastical world that doesn't exist, but you actually live in the real world. Like you're in the real dimension. If you get what I'm saying, with the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is why you're psychic. Like some of you guys might have Neptune retrograde in your chart because you're tapped in. You're seeing what's really going on. That's why you're psychic for a lot of y'all. You know? Okay, so third eye popping. I could go on all day, like I said, but I just wanted to do something nice for y'all. Come on here and talk about y'all and hype y'all up and get y'all to know yourselves a little bit better. Please like the video, please. I apologize again if y'all don't like my commentary because I've been having a lot of people being mad at me lately for talking during the readings. But if you can see my pile, this is what I'm meant to do. I'm a talker. So if you don't like this shit, you don't got to watch me. I'm at that point in my life, you know? So I do appreciate those that watch me, the super chats, the love, the comments. This is why I keep going because otherwise, I already told y'all where I'd be at. All right, so make sure you guys check out the links in the description box if you need anything. Thank you guys so much for supporting my tour and everything else. July is going to be a very interesting month. I got a little bit of time in July, so if I can pop out in different cities, I'm definitely going to pop out in Charlotte. So if you guys are in North Carolina, I'm going to do a little joint out there. I'm definitely wanting to hit back Florida, and I want to hit New York too. So those are the other 3 cities I'm looking at. So I got Atlanta, New Orleans. I'm thinking about Charlotte. I'm thinking about New York and Florida. So if you're in those areas and you might, you know, be able to assist in having me out there so you guys can do a little meet and greet, then I would appreciate that. Charlotte, I'm pretty good on because that's my home. But Florida and New York, those are probably ones that I would probably want to be like checking in with somebody before I go, you know, just to see what I could do because I'm not up there. But either way, I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for the support and the kind words and just everything. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.